Hello and welcome to the sports segment of Seatoday Kaleidoskop 2023, where we're going to highlight some of Indonesia's achievements in sports this year, from events and athletes as well. Let's take a look at the highlights now.
This year, Indonesia has successfully hosted some of the biggest international sporting events. The first one is FIFA Under-17 World Cup that took place from November 10th until December 2nd, yielded Germany as the winner after beating France 4-3. Indonesia has officially been selected as the host country for the 2023 FIFA Under-17 World Cup during the FIFA Council meeting in Zurich, Switzerland, June 23, 2023. FIFA appointed Indonesia to host the tournament after Peru decided to withdraw. The Peruvian Football Federation relinquished its hosting status due to the inability to fulfill commitments to complete the infrastructure required for the competition. Since then, Indonesia has been working hard to meet all the infrastructure required for the competition, and it paid off. Finally, Indonesia can provide 4 venues for the matches. These include the Jakarta International Stadium, Sijalak Harupat Stadium in Bandung, West Java, Manahan Stadium in Solo, Central Java, and Gelora Bung Tomo Stadium in Surabaya, East Java. Indonesia has become the first Southeast Asian country to host the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Furthermore, the tournament marks the first prestigious FIFA event to be held in Indonesia, following the earlier cancellation of the Under-20 World Cup in 2023. The 2023 FIFA Under-17 World Cup implemented Video Assistant Referee or VAR, and it was the first time for this technology to be implemented in Indonesia. In addition to VAR, this competition also applied goal line technology. During the competition, there were 24 teams from 6 confederations worldwide. 24 teams divided into 6 groups, and Indonesia is listed in the Group A with Ecuador, Panama, and Morocco. Unfortunately, Indonesia failed to advance to the next round. Before the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, Indonesia also had a chance to host the World Basketball Competition, 2023 FIBA World Cup. This competition was hosted by multiple nations for the first time in history. Aside from Indonesia, the other 2 nations are the Philippines and Japan. The competition took place from August 25th to November 10th. It was the first FIBA World Cup to be held in Indonesia. Indonesia had built a huge new stadium called the Indonesia Arena in Jakarta to facilitate this prestigious event. Indonesia Arena has set a record for the highest number of spectators during the group stage of the FIBA World Cup 2023. As reported by Antara, over the course of 10 days, a total of 150,000 people witnessed the matches at the venue. The match between Canada and Spain in the second round of Group L qualifiers emerged as the most watched game, drawing a crowd of 13,146 spectators. Meanwhile, the second highest attended match was between Canada and France in the first round of Group H preliminary rounds, with 12,091 spectators in attendance. Indonesia is indeed one of the 3 countries hosting the competition. But other than these 2 international sporting events, Indonesia also hosted other world sport competition. This year, Lake Toba in North Sumatra hosted 2 international water racing events, namely the F1 Powerboat on February 24 to 26 and Aquabike on November 22nd to 26. Moving on to West Nusa Tenggara, where another international racing competition, MotoGP, was also held in Mandalika, Lombok Island, from October 13 to 15. Meanwhile, from June 13 to 18, Jakarta also hosted the 2023 BWF Indonesia Open and the 2023 International Federation of Sport Climbing World Cup from May 6 to 7. Not only did we host numerous international sporting events, Indonesian athletes also clinched medals from various sport competitions. In the 2023 SEA Games in Cambodia, which took place from May 5th to 17th, Indonesia placed in the 3rd place and exceeded the gold medal target with 87 gold, 80 silver, and 109 bronze. Wushu emerged as the overall champion with 6 gold medals. Badminton and weightlifting also contributed gold medals to the tally. Furthermore, traditional boat team, men's beach volleyball, wrestling, and kickboxing also excelled. The Garuda Muda national under-22 team secured a gold medal in the tight match against Thailand. Finally, the women's national basketball team made history by becoming a champion after a 46-year hiatus.
Very happy because this is our first time to get gold medal for the women's basketball team. And we're grateful, we're thankful because we already we start early for the training.
Yes.
To need this, we got gold finally this year.
Hey, finally, indeed, that's an understatement.
Still, not believe oh my God, we got it.
Because it's of course everybody's dream. We get to this point. It's not an easy work, but we get the works done.
I definitely say that we definitely had the hardest pool of any other team.
Right.
We started off playing the toughest teams right off the bat.
Okay.
Especially having some of our star players playing a 3-on-3 competition right before then. So it
Fatigue was possibly a factor.
fatigue, also just getting warmed up, getting acclimated to the climate, to the court, to the team. So I mean, we just need a little warm up, but we got it.
But the achievements didn't end there, because during the 2022 Asian Games held in Hangzhou, China, from September 23rd all the way to October the 8th, Indonesia won 7 gold medals, 11 silver medals, and 18 bronze medals. The achievement was lower than the target expected. Previously, the Ministry of Youth and Sports aimed for 8 to 12 gold medals and a finishing position in 12th place. But instead, Indonesia finished in 13th position. Among those 7 athletes who received gold medals is female climber Desak Maderita. As of 2023, Indonesia has made a lot of achievements. Indonesian male climber Frederick Leonardo also set a new world record with a 4.90 second time at the IFSC Climbing World Cup in Seoul, South Korea on the 28th of April. He broke the previous record of 5.0 seconds set by his compatriot Kiromal Katibin at the 2022 IFSC World Cup in Chamonix, France. And on the subject of Indonesian athletes, many of them have won medals all over the world, while some have begun to forge new careers on the international stage as well. And here are their names.
Some of them are also pursuing careers abroad this year. Indonesian men and women footballers are now spreading their wings overseas. The first one is Asnawi Mangkualam, who joined Jeonnam Dragons in South Korea. The second one is Pratama Arhan, who played for Tokyo Verdy in Japan. Next one is Marcelino Ferdinand, who now plays for KMSK Danes in Belgium. Meanwhile, the female footballer Naomi Nielsen has joined the Lyngby Ball Club in Denmark since 2022. The other female footballer Zahra Musdalifa also joined the South Shield Women Football Club in England in the same year. Moving on to the Indonesian naturalized basketball player Marques Bolden. This year he made his debut in one of NBA clubs, the Milwaukee Bucks. Bolden finally made it to the Milwaukee roster after failing on his first attempt to join the team. The Bucks signed Bolden on September 22, 2022, but waived him on October 16, or just days before the start of the regular season. And now we can watch Bolden play in the 2023-24 NBA season alongside his teammate Giannis Antetokounmpo. Last but not least, Indonesia's most proud and most viral athlete of this year is female volleyball player Megawati Hangestri Pertiwi. Nowadays, social media platforms have been buzzed with her name. People posted her performance when playing for the V-League, or South Korean Volleyball League. Megawati Hangestri has once again been named the most valuable player, or MVP, after her team Daejeon Jungkwan Red Sparks secured a 3-2 victory against Hankook Life Pink Spiders on October 26, 2023. The local media dubbed her Megatron due to her powerful and lethal spikes against the opponents. Well, Megawati's story wrapped up our sports Kaleidoskop for this year. Can't wait to see what's coming up for Indonesian sports next year. Seatoday News Team reporting for Seatoday.
You break